All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being on our webinar this evening on a Wednesday. We really do appreciate you being on our webinar to learn how to pretty much find and hire the right coach for you in the platform on Coaching Cognition, as well as how to take a tour of the campus, which on here you see vault. The right word to use here is campus, which is your Coaching Cognition online campus and what's all in there. So just a brief introduction of who I am in case we haven't met yet. Hello, Don and Eric. My name is Sylvia Magina. I'm a certified marketing funnel mastery coach consultant, and I'm here with Mary Hargill and Luke Anderson, who are my colleagues and are also MFM coach consultants in the community. We really are wanting to put these webinars out there for you new students or for those that need the valuable information of how to navigate through Coaching Cognition. We're really wanting to be helpful here with our own experience and to guide you through that process because we've been there ourselves as coaches that have gone through the classes and through the certification process. We know how confusing it can be for you new students that want to learn how to get the most out of your coaching education. So that's why we're so inspired to create this for you and to really go through this process step by step and create some clarity for you. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask us here on the chat box on the left. For those of you that are in the webinar right now, welcome. We're here to help you. And for those that are listening to this recording, definitely feel free to contact us on Facebook, or in the end you'll see our contact information too. All right, so let's begin here with the first slide, or it's more like we're doing something new here where we have created this really awesome video step-by-step tutorial of how to find the right coach, how to hire the right coach, and go through the tour of the vault. And what I'll be doing is going through how to find or search up the right coach and how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and click play here, and we'll get this webinar started. Right, so the first topic we're covering here is how to search for a coach. Also, by the way, if you need to get out a pen and paper, please do. Or if you're by your computer and you want to go along through this process while you see the video, please feel free to do so. Alright, and what we're going to do is log in to the members area. And then from here, there's two ways how we can search for a coach. The first way is we can click on the tab Coaches, and once we do that, there is a list that we can scroll down and basically see which coach is available to view all. Lisa, you're saying you cannot hear anything. How about you, Eric and Don? Can you hear the video, audio fine? Okay, got it. Great. All right. I'll just click on the bottom right here. And then the whole list of coaches that are available to help you are listed. any of the names that have a schedule box like this means that they're available to coach. When it's showing no current availability, that means that that particular coach is not available at the moment for coaching or for anything on their profile. So that's one way that you can find a coach on the platform here. Another way is to also click on Start Now under Find a Coach. And here, it's a little bit different in that what you do is simply select whether you want a topic under coaching or consulting. In this case, if you'd like life coaching, for example, you'd select coaching and select life coaching. And then from here, you'll have an array of topics to select. So if you wanted on personal development, for example, all of the coaches that are available under personal development will be listed. So, and also you can click view all to view the whole list of coaches. So definitely check out this search feature. There's two ways to do it. There's so many things that you can go through and get help on in the Coaching Cognition platform that you probably may not have known how to search through. So I definitely encourage you to go about and do this when you need a coach and are seeking one. Alright, so what I wanted to cover really quick is basically when you click on a coach's profile, in this case I'm on Mary's profile, you're going to see these different emblems on here. And what these emblems signify basically is how far did they get into coaching cognition, what are their certifications, and these are the emblems that basically tell you what this particular coach is certified in. Now I chose Mary here because Mary has all of the emblems on here, which is for basic course, intermediate course, advanced course, and the marketing funnel mastery certification. Now the coaching cognition emblems are basically showing you that this coach has been certified at a certain level, whether that's basic, intermediate, or advanced, and they have gone through that process and gotten their certification as a life coach. Now the marketing funnel mastery certification is in particular business coaching, online business training, and basically the course 301 that is covered in the School of Online Business. So having this certification signifies that this particular coach went through the MFM certification process, went through that class, and has completed certain requirements. So basically these emblems are very handy for you to see, okay, what are the qualifications of this coach, and how far did they get along in the coaching cognition school. Now every single coach that is on the platform is required to have at least gone through the basic course. So pretty much everyone has this emblem here. Alright, so I just wanted to create this short explanation of the different emblems that you'll see around the platform here.
Now that you're ready.
Alright, so that was my presentation right there on how to search for a coach. A pretty straightforward process, but it's those small details that really make the difference in how to take full advantage of the Coaching Cognition website. So I'm going to pass on the presentation over to Mary, Mary, are you on?
Yes, I'm on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. So, okay, now that you watched the presentation on how to choose the right coach for you, the next step would be actually how to do it, how to go about hiring a coach through the platform and go through the process. So we'll continue the presentation so you can see step by step how to do it. Okay? Sylvia, can you press play? It's not
To
working
hire
for
a
me.
coach. Let me walk you through the process and make it easier for you so you're ready to hire a coach and get started on your work. Um, you log into coachingcognition.com. As you can see here, this is the page that you land on. Click on member login right on the right top here, on the right corner, and the login information are exactly the same login information as you use to log into your vault or to the School of Online Business. It's the exact same login information to make it easier on us. So once you put in your username and your password, you log in, and this is the page you land on. Now you can do a shortcut and just write the coach name here on the search box, or if you're not sure, you go here to coaches, see all coaches, and then you go through the process of choosing a coach. But assuming you already chose a coach, so let's make the process easier and faster, then you click here the coach name, and just for demonstration purposes I'm clicking in my name. So once I click my name, you can see underneath the video here, there is the coach name here. And then you can go ahead and book a full session. As soon as you click on book a session, you get to the coach profile. And you can read the coach profile and what the coach does and all that information. And when you're ready to book a session, then you scroll down to coaching session by topic. Now, make sure that you book underneath the marketing funnel mastery. As you can see, my different offers are 125 credits per session per hour. But for the School of Online Business, we have a special offer for 25 credits. So absolutely take advantage of that. So as I said, make sure you book through the marketing funnel mastery. So you click here, a full session. Now you'll get the calendar. And when you have the calendar, as you can see, the highlighted days that are in yellow, highlighted in yellow, are the days that I'm available. So you pick a day that's working for you, that's convenient for you. So I picked the 23rd just for demonstration purposes, as I said. And now you get the drop-down menu for the times and the different sessions at the time that I'm available. So you go ahead and pick the time that's convenient for you. And I'm picking 11 a.m. So you click that, and now you're ready to schedule a session. As you see, we have a promo code here, but that's for the offers. Like coaches are once in a while go with different promo, but it's not applicable for the School of Online Business because it's already a huge promo. So there is another tool here that I like to highlight to you, and it's the time zone converter. Remember, the times on the platform are Pacific Standard Time. And we are all in different time zones, so make sure that you're aware of that, and you can convert the time. Use this tool by clicking on this. It takes you to the time zone converter, and you select the time and the place to convert from, and you select the time to convert to, and it gives you the exact time. So make sure that you are aware of the time zone. Once this is all taken care of, you schedule a session. And you see when you click schedule a session, it tells you here, make sure you get this message, because if you didn't get this message, then something went wrong along the way. It tells you, thank you, your session has been scheduled, an email confirmation has been sent to you. You will be notified when the coach confirmed the session. Now, as a coach, I'm getting an email saying that a session has been scheduled, and I am confirming it on my end, and then it's done. Now, I'm fast forwarding, and once you actually completed the session, so when the session was done and completed, the coach on their end confirming complete, so the session is done, and then you guys get an email saying that the coach has indicated that the session has been completed, and you will have to complete it on your end. So just so you know, until you complete it, the coach does not get paid. So that's how the process works. So you will have to complete it on your end, and you'll get an email for that. So it's pretty straightforward to follow the email. And then there is also an option to add a review, and that would be very much appreciated. So thank you all, and looking forward to working with you, and hope that this made it easier for you to book a session.
Hi, MFM.
Okay, so now that you hired the coach and you're all set and ready to go, I will for the presentation to look that will explain to you and walk you through the campus. It's not the vault anymore. They've changed the terminology, and now it's the campus. So look, go ahead and take it from here.
All right. Thank you so much, Marion. Great presentation there. Yeah, I just want to clarify something really quick before we get going. My presentation was built and recorded, and then we learned that the terminology and the vocabulary being used inside the school has changed. So what I refer to presentation is about my vault, or the vault, as you'll hear me refer to it, but also that's now shifting to my campus. So just I want to make sure that we're completely clear that it is my campus and my vault. They are the same thing, but the terminology going forward will be used as my campus. And this is all here to alleviate overwhelm, and I don't want to create any more confusion. So just to be clear, it is my campus, my vault, the same thing, but going forward we'll be using the word my campus. So what I'm going to share with you is kind of a tour of the back end there of the campus, what's there, any of the products that you buy through the school now or in the future go up here. So if right now you're just enrolled in Coaching Cognition, but later you decide to enroll in the School of Online Business, or you enroll in intermediate coaching, or any of those things, they will show up in this same place. So this is kind of like your central hub for all that the School of Online Business and Coaching Cognition offer. So I'm going to walk you through that process of how to log in there, what's all in there, and then specifically for your Coaching Cognition classes, your basic classes, what is all back and the different resources that you need to get through the class and to make sure that you have all those pieces documented and that sort of thing. So let's get started here, and then we'll move on to some Q&A. So here we go. Okay. And I don't know that I can press play, so
This
maybe
is
you
Luke Anderson, one of the MFM coach consultants, and I wanted to give a quick tour of the vault, which is where all your documentation and course material and class log and a bunch of really valuable information is stored about Coaching Cognition, and then the School of Online Business and Marketing Funnel Mastery, all those different courses. All that information is stored in your vault. So I wanted to show where that is, how to get into it, and what is all there. So first thing you want to do is just, again, go to coachingcognition.com, and Once you're there, you'll see a page like this, and then you just need to click on this member login button up here in the top right. Once we click on the member login, you'll need to put in your credentials. These should have been sent to you in an email. And put in your username and your password, and then click login. Once you're logged in, it will show you here, but what we're looking for is up at the top here, there's kind of a toolbar, and the first one to the farthest left says My Vault, and that's the one we want to click on right now. That'll load up this thing called My Campus, and this is basically all the different materials and different courses that you've signed up for. Likely yours has the basic course along with the School of Online Business and Marketing Funnel Mastery, depending on what option and what part of enrollment you are with the School of Online Business right now. But at least the basic course. So clicking on the basic course, we're going to load that up. And there's some stuff here I want to bring to your attention. There is 2 videos here. Make sure that you watch these videos. A lot of what I'm talking about right now and sharing as well goes into depth with the co-founder Barbara Silva, talks you through these 2 areas. These are really valuable resources as well, and if you need a little bit of a reminder in the future of what's all here, these would be great for you. So the first one is just a tour, kind of like what we're going to do now, and the second one is how to fill out the student log, which gets a lot of people stuck. So definitely check out those. What I want to draw your attention to is a lot of the stuff on the right side here, on the right sidebar. There is all of your Getting Started Basic 100 course materials. So this is your course materials for basic coaching cognition classes. So there's some general class info, and then if you click on the doc or the PDF word, you can download that. Also the makeup and refund policy. So if you miss a class, how do you get into the next one, or how do you make sure that you're able to make that up? Student email list, so a list of contact information for other students. That can be a great place for finding a peer coach or just being able to contact your other peers. Along with the Basic 100 course textbook, which your instructor throughout the course will refer to, that you read that material, and that week's material will be kind of framed around what is covered in the textbook. So make sure that you download all of these and that you have them available and that you are reading them. The next area there is assignments to be submitted. Now these are assignments that are required to graduate and complete the basic coaching class with Coaching Cognition. So there's chapter assessments, and we'll go through where those actually fall, but you'll listen, or often you'll hear your instructor referring to an assessment that needs to be taken. This is where you need to go. You need to go to your vault, and then over here on the right side, chapter assessments, you need to click on that. Also, there's been talk of a class log, which is referred to down here in this video. This is where you log all your class hours, all your peer coaching, all your intermediate coaching, any hours that you're logging, you want to keep track of them in this file. It's been put together in a very systematic way so that at the end of the semester you turn this in and you can get your certificate of completion and your diploma. That is where you put all that stuff. Make sure that you're keeping track of every live class that you attend, every peer coaching hour that you coach somebody, as well as, again, if you're doing intermediate coaching. Then there's also this thing called the peer coaching workbook, and that's something that you can work through to gain further insight into the Basic 100 class and what's covered in the textbook. That can be very helpful. Definitely something to do. There's also at the end of it a peer coaching survey, where at the end of your peer coaching service with your other classmate, you'll send that to them. They'll fill out, answer a couple of questions, and then there's a little area for you to fill out and submit that as well with your completion at the end of the course. And then finally there's an exit survey here at the end of the course. When you're all finished up, they'll refer to the exit survey, where you can come back here and provide some really valuable feedback to how the course went. Is there any areas that you could do for improvement, things like that. So just some stuff to be note of. Also, there's some supplementary content. So the first area here was Basic 100 course materials. These are the materials you need for class. and then assignments for that class. Now this is supplementary stuff, so this is in addition to. There's a sample welcome packet, so as you're starting to put together your welcome packet to a new coaching client, this can be a great resource for you to look at and to pull stuff from and to add and whatever, but it's a great starting place so you don't have to start all from scratch. Making a good sandwich, a sandwich where you help somebody by giving them positive feedback, first by starting and telling them something that they did really good, then providing the feedback, and then closing it again with something powerful. How do you make a good sandwich? There's a little bit of a PDF document there for how to do that. Scripting for holding the emotion. Again, these are all valuable resources that you can utilize in your business. Coaching niches. A lot of coaches are trying to figure out what is their niche, what is the different topics that they could talk about. That might be a valuable resource for you. Quick Start Business Logistics and Policy by Mike Wilson. Quick Start Business Plan by Mike Wilson. So these are different documents that you can utilize to get your coaching business up faster and looking more professional from the beginning. Again, stuff to use. And then finally, the final heading here is ICF material. So this is the International Coaching Federation, and here is their code of ethics and the credential chart. So you can see if you're going to be a credentialed coach through the ICF, what are the different requirements. Past that here, there's some things that you want to keep note of. Is these are the different options for the April 2013 term. So there's a Monday, Wednesday option, a Tuesday, Thursday, another time Tuesday, Thursday, and then another Monday, Wednesday. So if you're unable, you were signed up for option 1 and this was your normal time, but something came up, you can attend any of these other class times so that you don't fall behind and have to make up those classes next semester. So these are the different times and the different places to register for those classes. There's also some good information here if you ever need to write into support at coachingcognition.com. Also make sure that you have a headset. And then here are some of the requirements to complete the course. Just to make you aware of these are really important. Make sure that you attend all the live classes. You're only allowed 1 absence. And like I just mentioned, if you miss your class, you can join any other option to make it up. If you missed every option for a class, you can make up a missed class next term. So really strive to stay on target here and not have to come back next term and make this stuff up, just to make sure you're on top of it. And if you're not able to make one of these classes for some reason, make sure that you get back in here and you check in on another one of those times, and that you're logging it in your class logs so that you have that all documented. Also, the next requirement is to complete supervised coaching. That's with Barbara Silva. And then you need to complete peer coaching and turn in peer coaching workbook. Actually, I think the supervised coaching might have changed, so that might be something that needs to be edited here. Also, the peer coaching is what we talked about, where you need to do 12 hours of coaching another peer, another basic student. This is really important to practicing all the skills that you're learning during coaching class. I would really encourage you to start doing that now, because again, coaching classes are 12 weeks long, so if you start doing 1 every week, you won't fall behind and you'll just stay right on pace. Pass all assessments, again with a link here, and then fill in the class log, so make sure to turn all that in. So in addition to that, just note that there's the CC Student Ambassadors page right here that you can click on. And then down below here is a list of what each happens during each one of the classes. So like week 1, reading in preparation for the first class, you need to read chapter 1, what is coaching, and then watch the PowerPoint video. And then you need to find an intermediate coach and be prepared for the next class. So it just gives you a kind of an outline of what's going to be covered each one. If there's any assessments, you'll see that happens here. And this just really kind of outlines it all for you. So all that you need is here. I just want to make you aware of this inside of your vault so that you're not wondering, where is all this material that they were referring to during class, and where is this class log, and where is this workbook, and where is this textbook, and all that stuff. It's all right here inside of your vault, and I hope you found this valuable. Again, this is Luke Anderson, one of the MFM coach consultants with the School of Online Business and Coaching Cognition. Have yourself a great day.
Great. So that was basically a tour of the vault. You know, I think that was pretty in depth about what is all there, and it just kind of gives you that overall. But again, as the school grows and as you purchase more products or as you start to enroll in more classes, whatever it might be, they're all going to start showing back up there in that campus area. So it's going to be that centralized place. And with that, I think I'll turn it back over to Sylvia, and we'll just kind of wrap up. And if there's any questions, we'll definitely have a Q&A here.
All right. So thank you for, again, being on the webinar. And we just put this slide here just to show you what our contact information is, what our coaching profile is. And you can contact us here for me, Sylvia, Mary, or Luke. And also be sure that if you are in option 2, 3, 4, or 5 in the School of Online Business, you have credits in your Coaching Cognition account to use if you would like to schedule a session with one of us. And you can also go ahead and check out the links here to see the list of MFM coach consultants that are available to help you through this process. Okay. If you can see this slide, great. If not, let me know. It's actually the video. It's part of the video. But other than that, we're gonna open it up to questions and answers. You know, 1 second here. I'm gonna see who's on. Eric and Don, you are the ones that are on here. If you have any questions, please do feel free to ask us in the chat box to your left. If not, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. All right. Mary, you have any last words here before we leave?
No, it seems like everything was very clear, and no questions here. So, yeah, thank you everyone for being here, and glad we could be of service and help. Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, thank everybody, Eric and Don and Mary and Sylvia. Great to connect. And Sylvia, just really quick, do we have something scheduled for next week, or did you have a topic for next week?
Yes, good question. I actually have a webinar for next week. We're gonna cover YouTube and how to do video marketing. So the basic YouTube 101 webinar of how to get started, and we'll be posting that very soon. So yeah, thanks for asking.
Awesome. So
Great
YouTube
topic.
marketing, that'll be a good one. Yeah, awesome topic for sure.
All right, sounds good. Thank
All right,
you
well,
for.
if there's no questions, thanks everybody.
Yep, thanks. All right,
Bye.
have a good evening. Bye.